talking to you about a subject that I'm pursuing is welding. But what I'm going to be talking to you about is called Welders Wanted. And I don't know if you guys know how much important a quality weld is to our lives, but some of the equipment or buildings or bridges that we all drive on or really put our lives into, playground equipment for kids, basically depend on some quality welds. And it's issued by a bunch of organizations to make sure our safety is it's fine. So some of the issues that are facing the welding industry is the welding shortage. And the 3 points I'm going to make to you guys is the welding shortage that's out there, the need for training for new welders to fill the industry needs, and also possible future careers in the welding industry. Here I'm showing you that the American Welding Society, which is the society that issues some of the certifications for welders and engineers and inspectors, but they also write the codes that welders are supposed to weld to. But they estimated by 2010, back in 2006, that to be a 200,000 shortage in welders. And it's mostly due to retiring qualified welders and also for other reasons, industries leaving the country to go over to China and stuff like that. But they were issuing what some of the industries were saying, and the Wall Street Journal wrote an article basically showing that they listed a couple of companies and their concerns. What they did is they added perks to their employees, like they raised their rates, gave them a bunch of perks to try and keep them, because a lot of the rates went up everywhere else, that welders were leaving certain industries to go in other high-paying industries. And it's because the gap left by the retiring qualified welders, and also the training. The training schools aren't able to keep up with the demand of a lot of the industries that demands for welders. So the Welding Journal is a publication by American Welding Society. They were showing that companies were actually starting their own schools, and they were building up their own schools, getting their own trainers, and it was worth the investment into this was worth it for them, because they were able to get more employees from their local population to fill these spots in the need for welders. American Welding Society also created this workforce development program, and basically it's funded by welding industries, a lot of the companies that are involved in the welding, manufacturing the equipment, some of the industries like automotive, steel industry that use welders would invest millions of dollars into this program to help students either train technical facilities or trying to pursue a further career. And this is something that I'm doing. I've welded for 15 years, and I'm also pursuing a welding engineering degree. And here I got listed a bunch of occupations that you can pursue in the welding industry. And some of the stigma that's associated with some of the trades is that it's for people who don't want to pursue education, or it's for people who don't do well in school. And the thing is that technology has affected a lot of our industries to the point where diesel mechanics or even automotive car mechanics need a really high degree in order to just understand the technology that's involved in their cars. And the same applies to welding, is that they have to have a really understanding of what is going on as they're welding. And but there's a lot of careers available to people who want to pursue. It's not just a position as being a welder, which is a good paying job that can support your family, but it's not a dead-end job, which a lot of people feel, is that you can actually pursue a lot of other opportunities that are offered by the welding industry. So I'd just like to conclude and thank you all for being here, but the point is that there is a need for welders, and more needs to be paid attention to as far as training, new workers, development, and stuff like that, but also that it's not a dead-end job, that there's a lot of opportunities for people who want to pursue a welding career.
Do we need hundreds of welders? Are we down hundreds, or? Thousands.
We're down thousands?
Hundreds of thousands, yes.
Really?
Yep.
How about the vocational school?
Thank you.
Are they
You
picking
can cut it
up
off.
now?
Okay.
What's that?
They think you got